Hello world, hello internet, hello YouTube, hello to those who can step outside of the dogma of their programming and their brainwashing and can accept that it's what it is. I want to talk about ancient aliens. I have to say that when I first heard about this, many years ago, I laughed. I was highly skeptical. I thought, okay, well, that's got to be silly as could be. I basically had two ideas in my mind because, it's the ones I've been programmed with, right? It's either God did it or it evolved. And I already knew evolution was a joke, and I was already highly skeptical about God. So I was looking for something else that made more sense. And so I looked into this whole entire ancient alien idea, and I went, oh, okay, well, that's actually got some ring of truth to it, because it actually fits the facts, and not just some of them, but like all of them. For example, all over this planet, you have structures that are far older than, like 15, 20,000 years. You have ooparts that are found in coal seams, vases, pottery, wagon wheels, tools, things like that. There are, coils and springs and stuff that get found all the time. YouTube is rife with channels that explore this stuff. Ooparts are not a myth, okay? They are real. They get found all the time. Let's just face the facts. They happen. And they happen far too often to be ignored. If you dismiss them, you are ignoring an important piece of evidence that either flies in the face of your belief system or you have to accept, flat out. So I choose to accept them because the truth of the matter is, my belief system is interesting things happen. And if I dismiss them, then I'm ignoring important facts that should change the way I see reality. So anyway, ooparts are real. They're found all the time. And you can dismiss them all you like, but all I can say is, you have completely missed the point. Your religion of evolution has become so important to you that you can't see facts anymore. You can only see the things that fit your belief system. And, well, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. You should try a different belief system, is my opinion, because yours doesn't fit the facts. Anyway, so ancient aliens. I was looking for something that actually fit the facts. I had already thoroughly debunked evolution, the creationist theory, Big Bang, all that kind of stuff as being complete nonsensical hooey. I didn't have any use for God or religion. I realized that it was just simply another form of brainwashing, another trap, another way to put control on your life. And so I was looking for an answer to things that made sense, that actually fit facts, that was actually plausible and scientific. And so I came across the ancient alien theory. I thought, okay, I have to explore this further. And so at first I started looking. I started looking at ooparts, something I'd known about since I was probably like 20. Objects that can't possibly exist, based on so-called, dogma. That man has only been on Earth for like 15 or 20,000 years, blah, 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 blah. Somebody was around a long time before that, because ooparts are found, like, say, 200 million years back. And this kind of thing is found all the time. Same thing for giants. This stuff is found, skeletons of giants, fire-breathing dragons. Every ancient culture on the planet has stories about fire-breathing animals. Every culture on the planet has stories about the Great Flood, Noah's flood, this world-encompassing flood. There's things like this. Every culture on the planet has stories about beings from the heavens coming to the earth. These things are not uncommon stories. Every culture has them. So all I can say is either I'm going to dismiss them, or I'm going to say, okay, so is there evidence of them? And I have to say yes, yes, and yes. There absolutely is. All over this planet, there are architectural structures that are far too difficult for even modern man to make. You go through South America, Europe, Asia, whatever, and you have giant stoneworks that are just gargantuan in size, 1,000-ton stones that have been carved and placed and been there for God knows how long. A very long time, far longer than, say, like the Egyptians, who didn't build the pyramids, and they certainly didn't do it with slave labor in 20 years. Not even close. These things exist all over the world, where you have these enormous stoneworks done with such high levels of precision that is completely impossible for the peoples of, say, just a few thousand years ago to have ever done that work, not without significant help, i.e., highly advanced technical beings coming here and doing the work for them, or significantly helping them. Because by themselves, the humans of the time, no way, couldn't have done it. Certainly not, brass or copper wielding, primitives. What a joke. What a complete joke. This happens all over the world. So the only logical explanation at that point is that we had help from outside. Help from outside. Intelligent beings from someplace else that are far more advanced than us. And every culture on this planet that has any age to it has these stories. You look across the Native Americans, you look across China, you look across South America, you look across Europe. I don't care where you go around this planet, you will find ancient cultures that have stories about beings from the heavens coming to the earth. As a result, all I can say is, gee, I wonder what the hell that means. Well, ancient aliens, hello, duh. Not rocket science. Somebody had to help very primitive man to build some very, very complex things that are still with us today. Somebody had to do it, because we didn't do it, right? Supposedly. Either that, or man has been much more advanced than today. Much, much more advanced than today. Blown itself into near oblivion, survived just barely, and then come back again. So take your pick. Personally, I would say ancient aliens, because I think there's plenty of proof of that. Every culture, again, you look through Mayan, you look through any South American culture, you look through Europe, things like that, and every culture has these interesting drawings and figurines and hieroglyphs and stuff of, well, stuff that doesn't exist on this planet. Not human, not animals, other. Other. AKA life not from this planet. AKA ancient aliens. This is something that's so common everywhere on this planet. All I can say is, yeah, I think it's got a lot of credibility to it. So, after much looking into this, after looking into so many cases of OOPArt, so many cases of archaeological finds that are just not matching up with humans' abilities, all I can say is, it's the logical conclusion. It's the one that makes the most sense. It's one that actually fits the facts. The observational facts. So yeah, I am a devout believer in ancient aliens. That this planet has been visited many, 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 many times over the millions of years that it has been in existence by advanced beings from other places out there in the stars.